1, 2, 3, 4. Diddly, skiddly, bibbity bonk. Wibbly, wobbly, diddly donk. Diddly, skiddly, wobbly once. Poddly, doggly, noggly fun.
They're very disciplined over
But
there.
they are very disciplined.
I'm surprised that this nursery rhyme held up because it doesn't rhyme.
How did he shoot himself?
I don't know. In the bum, having a gun in his back pockets.
Diddly, skiddly, honkity tree. Oggly, woggly, boggity tree. Diddly, skiddly, roppity mog. Hell, diddly, ding, dong, crap!
Yes, in diddly deed, welcome to another exciting broadcast day on Edge Radio 99.3. It's 11 minutes past 7 a.m. It's the 3rd of February 2021. My name is Adam, Frazer is here, and Smutty Sam is in the hoose also. How are we, boys?
Yeah, not bad.
Feels good to be here. Good to see you. Hello.
It's the gathering of the loyal
Thanks, guys. Thanks, audience.
for the final show.
And we got a live audience, of course. That was just them there.
And,
For the final
of
show.
course. You got Smutty's got his Mega 64 shirt on, I see.
Yes, I do. You're pointing that out to the audience,
Well,
so
they
they can
can't see it.
They can clearly see now.
If
Now
you-
that you've pointed it
Yeah.
out,
Now
they
that
can
they've
see
got,
it.
they've got a clear picture in their head
Yeah.
of what's going on in the studio.
Yeah, I got my sexy 64 shirt on.
What a kerfuffle this morning, because usually I go around the front to validate the card. Couldn't get in there, but the card would let me in the building where it normally wouldn't. I have to validate before it gets me in that bit. Then when I get in there, it's all right. But then to get me in the studio, it's not fine. I had to go back at the temperature check.
Them
and then fob
relatable
it.
blues.
I know.
We've all been there. We've all been.
Yeah,
we've
exactly.
all lost our validation cards.
Yeah.
Relatable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Boys?
Yep, we've all lost our validation cards due to a global pandemic. That happens all the time. Take me back to my childhood there.
It's always happened. It happens in every generation.
I'll tell you what, though, for the final show, we'll have a what's eating coming up with like a smorgasbord of high fructose corn syrup.
I haven't heard the word smorgasbord in a while.
Is it smorgasbord? Are you gaslighting me?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah. But I brought back from Devonport gifts for the final what's eating for us to taste test some
Some exotic
serious
Devonport
tests. Yeah.
cuisine.
yeah.
It's pronounced GIFs.
And it's my birthday today, so I'm going to fully indulge.
Yes.
I've got lots of live Pearl Jam clips. Should I play them? Just to make sure no one listens to the whole show.
Yeah. Isn't there there's new Pearl Jam live, isn't there? Yeah, play that. Didn't Eddie say lots of dumb stuff?
About what?
I don't know. I just heard people talking on the internet that Eddie was running his mouth.
About what?
I don't know,
Depends.
running his mouth and
He
rocking
hasn't
a bag of concrete. I don't know.
No, they
He's
haven't
just
played
running
live
his
because of the
mouth.
pandemic.
Oh.
They live in America where there's a pandemic still.
Well, was it
You know?
was it Mike McCready who tweeted out that he's a benefiter of white privilege?
Yeah, but Eddie didn't. He
No,
didn't have
Eddie
a Twitter.
didn't do it. No, good.
He did a 4-hour Howard Stern interview. It was pretty good. He's never done Howard Stern before.
After Howard Stern insulted him for never coming on the show.
I'm pretty sure Howard Stern relentlessly made fun of him all the time. Everything he did.
It sounds like Howard. It sounds
Yeah.
like what he sort of does.
That's what he does, and then you come on his
Yeah.
show and he kisses your ass and he never bags you out again.
Yeah.
That's how he does it.
Oh, Stern. Yeah. That's my Howard Stern impersonation.
The great Beetlejuice. I probably do that once or twice, a couple times. I do that.
That cost me $3,000.
Okay, not too many in jokes. I mean, we can
Okay.
indulge. Edge thought that Monday was my last show. That's another thing I was confused about, the fob, because I was like, going back to the relatable content, I was like, oh, they thought Monday was my last show. Maybe they took my access off me. You know?
Surely they asked you to turn the card in or something?
Yeah, well, I'm turning it in today.
Well,
Give me your card and your gun.
Yeah. Sort of.
you're up the force.
And your Edge badge. But this is released from Bonner Springs 2003, where they open the show with a stormy night with lightning.
Is this Nickelback?
Yeah, in a way.
Creed?
In a way, they paved the way for great bands like Nickelback and Creed.
Look at this photograph.
Diddly Skillies, Adam, Smutty, and Frazer here on the final show.
Yep.
Diddly Skiddly Breakfast, Adam and Fraser here for the final time on Edge Radio 99.3. We had a lovely text in, boys.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I'm here too.
Did I not say Smutty?
No, you didn't.
no, you did not.
I thought you were going to pause so I
felt-
could say good morning.
I felt so
Did I just
left
say-
out. I may as well just leave.
Did I just say Adam and Fraser?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
You're
God.
so rude.
Sorry. We had a text in at 04 888 11707 from a lovely new fan of the show saying, loving this relatable fob content. Looking forward to tuning in every week to my new Fav morning show, Diddly Skiddly. Skiddly Diddly, sorry. They
Skiddly.
made sure to say it wrong, too.
Well, and you're going to tell them why they should be disappointed?
Well, it's the final show,
Yes.
so it'll have to be the morning routine from here on in, Friday mornings.
Who's taking over for you?
You and Fraze.
Oh, great. I thought it was going to be, I don't know, Matt.
Matt. Good
Actually, are you actually taking over the show, Fraser? You should.
I was
You
going
should.
to. Like, I would need a co-host who comes in, and I don't know anyone reliable enough to turn up every time.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
What about
I can barely do it for that guy, so I'm not doing it for you.
Yeah.
what about Yoshi?
Yuriko.
She got a funny accent.
Fraser, please. There's got no reason. That's no reason to not get her in. You can get her in over Skype.
She got a funny accent.
That doesn't matter.
I'm not responding to this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This is new. This is good. I like this. This is good content. Tell me more about Yoshi.
Oh, God
She
damn
got
it.
a funny accent.
You've said that.
Yeah, Yuriko was my language exchange partner, and she came on once, but she only has English as a second language.
Why
so
do you
I
call her Yoshi?
don't. He
Like out of
does.
Mario.
I don't. He does.
That's I don't understand how you youngsters work.
She got a funny accent.
Well, that's not a
Stop
reason.
saying that,
Fraser.
Fraser.
I'm sorry. I have a condition.
Smitty, I'll have to show you the AI robot Fraser that I built also
Oh, great.
at some point in the
Yes.
show.
You should make some like Iron Man armor, but with Fraser. You know how he has like the voice. Iron Man has the voice that talks to him. He's like, "Hello, I am your Iron Man suit." But have Fraser just in a suit that you talk to.
I don't think Iron Man would be long for that world if he had to constantly listen to me,
Nah, no.
robot or otherwise.
Constantly saying like, "Oh, she got a funny accent" or whatever.
Yeah,
She
that's
got a
all-
funny accent.
Fraser, please.
Stop it!
Sorry, I forgot my medication this morning.
Isn't it? It's crazy. How he just says it in the same tone every
I
time.
know.
too. He's like a robot.
Yeah.
I know.
In
Well,
a way.
that's the nature of it. I think. You know.
Let me introduce you to the What's Eating Challenge. This is what I brought back from Devonport. So we'll try this in the next
Ooh,
break.
foreign
Oh,
food.
great!
This is what they eat up in Devonport.
Yeah, exotic.
So I brought this in,
Joe Exotic.
including plastic bowls and spoons.
Pop Tarts has a cereal. Is that what
Pop-Tarts
this is?
cereal,
Pop-Tarts
boys.
cereal.
Pop-Tart cereal, boys. I brought down from Devonport.
Hey, that looks like
strawberry.
I've seen another cereal. That's like another cereal, just with like I've seen like
Rebranded, he
There's like
reckons.
some cereal for old people. It looks like that. Some like branding.
I've only got two of these, so someone's going to have to split them, but I've got two Twinkies.
Oh gosh.
I know Fraser's never tried a Twinkie.
No, I never had a Twinkie. No.
Look at that. They're
Although
they're
I
actually-
believe for the real Twinkie experience, you got to keep it under the couch for a year or something, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, they were in the hot car on the
In your
ride
back
down.
pocket.
Yeah, back pocket.
They look at it. They even like there's like condensation within the plastic or something, oil or something,
I mean, I've had a sponge cake before. I imagine it's not that different.
and an ice cold Chubba Chub drink.
Whoa! What is really? I had no idea. That is amazing.
Sparkling.
That is amazing. Oh my god.
They like to do things a little bit
Chup
differently.
it like it's a real Chuppa Chup drink.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a
so-
Chuppa Chup drink brand.
So anyone thinking of tuning out, you're going to want to listen to us drink that drink.
Yeah.
Here's Sonic Youth. Bit of bird shirt. It's 6 p.m. Do you know where you are on Edge Radio 99.3? Nice of Bert shirt to play me a little song there to see me out.
To ask you where you are.
Yeah,
I know where I am. I'm on Edge Radio 99.3.
he's done it.
Correct. Pulled it out. He pulled it out. But what was that, the old ad in the United States or something, where they're just like, at 6 p.m., do you know where your kids are?
This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Speaking of making your brain be like it's on drugs.
In America,
Yes.
That was a good segue.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Really good.
I've been training.
if you just joined us, we've got a What's Eating Challenge. Let's play some music bed here.
Okay.
This is serious stuff. What have we got? What was our reaction? We poured out the Pop-Tart cereal and a loft of smell comes out the box.
Well, the thing that I found very alarming was the colours on this thing. It looks like, it's got the Pop-Tart sprinkles, little flecks of green and red, and onto like, I don't even know what this is, like a grainy capsule?
Yeah,
capsule.
I think they sell something similar where it's just a little like a little pod with like some sort of fruit tasting thing in the middle. But I'm imagining
Wait,
that
are there things in these? They're not
There's strawberry in the
flavour-
middle.
Oh, wow.
So it's
gets worse.
the frosting on the outside wasn't enough.
So my guess is that the outside's going to be like Captain Crunch, and the inside's going to be like the little pillows that they use. I think they call them pillows as well. The little pillows of.
Can you toast
that
it?
you get in
It's a
cereal.
Pop-Tart product. Should we be toasting this? With the milk and all?
Maybe
No.
baking it.
Yeah.
No,
delicious.
like every F cereal, you just gotta let it soak until it changes the color of the milk, and I'm seeing that change.
Yeah, I
coming.
can smell it from here. It's like sugar milk. Well, if sugar milk was a thing, this is what it smells like.
Spoon 'em, it says in the back there.
We also
Frosted strawberry flavoured
Should
Pop-Tart
we
cereal.
spoon them then?
Let's
Is that
spoon
how
'em.
we're supposed? Is that the recommended eating method?
Seriously, the smell is so strong I already feel a little sick, so...
We also
Alright.
have a side dish of Twinkie and Chub Chub soda.
Oh.
Well, it's
Sprite
really
spit.
sweet. Tastes like other American cereals I've had. So like the Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch. It's a lot like that. Really sugary.
And it has that Captain Crunch cardboard dust flavour. You
I don't know
what
if it's as bad as Captain Crunch in terms of...
I'm starting to feel the roof of my mouth peel.
I like the
mine's
sound
not-
it makes in your mouth. That's rad. It's like,
I feel a little bit sick, but...
yeah, I don't think I
Everyone's
could eat
speaking.
very much of this.
and that's coming from Smutty, who has been acclimatised at a young age with American cereal.
No, no.
Grew
I
up.
probably would have really liked this as a kid.
He grew up.
I still like it. I like sweet stuff.
Born in San Diego, grew up in Seattle.
That's
The home
close
of
enough.
grunge.
Oh, correct. It's close enough.
The home of grunge.
The home of grunge, famously.
See, me and Fraser have fragile Australian palates. I still... Oh,
the
it's
home
very-
of grunge and autonomous zones.
It's definitely not tearing my mouth apart. I do eat a lot of sweet stuff though. Like I am like, you know, jokes aside, I am very acclimatized to eating lots of sweet stuff. I basically only survive on ice cream. Like,
it's still not as bad as Captain Crunch, I don't believe.
not quite there. It's getting there.
because I think I
it's
remember
very sweet.
Captain Crunch actually did like hurt to eat. whereas
Yeah,
this is,
yeah,
like,
it
hurt.
does. Do you want half a Twinkie, Smutty Sam?
I'll take one. What?
And Fraser's got a whole Twinkie.
This man is trying to kill me on air. Oh, the police!
Yeah, so they got an import
Should I try?
lolly store up there in Devonport, and
I
I
try
brought
and
all
down
these
the-
back from it.
Should I dip this Twinkie in like gross Pop-Tart milk? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Clean out some of the cream.
Taz would do that.
Clean
That's
out some
what
of the-
Taz would do.
That's what he would have wanted.
Clean out some of the cream and just stick a couple of Pop-Tart flakes in there.
Thanks for stopping by. I've got a Twinkie in my cereal milk.
Dipped in Pop-Tart milk.
Should I try and down this in one?
Oh,
whatever
these
you
are
want.
so disappointing. These are not. Oh. They look like they'll be nice, though.
Yeah.
They look like they'll be really nice, and they just taste like they are not.
They're oily as well.
Oh, that's the good part. You want that. You want oil. Oh. I'm only having half of one, and I really don't enjoy it. I'm not liking this at all.
Yeah.
My teeth are starting to hurt.
Fraser's never had one in his life. I had one a long time ago
What's
when
the
they had sweets on Murray.
cream- What's the cream made of?
I don't know, but it doesn't go off. So God knows what.
Oh, I'll probably never be able to wash this off my fingers. Look at this.
Your skin's going to peel off.
Oh.
Should we wash it down with a sparkling Chubba Chub grape flavoured?
Now, the Chubba Chub soda is going to have to redeem this.
It smells like a lollipop.
It tastes
Tastes it does taste like a lollipop. Who wants next?
Give it to him.
Yeah,
Okay,
Debs.
You might catch
with-
QAnon, Smutty.
Yeah, no, I'll join QAnon after.
with Smutty and his dental
We're not going to be
hygiene.
bothered.
Oh, that Twinkie, man. Oh.
Smutty's really affected.
Oh, yeah, I actually am. And I eat garbage all the time, and I don't hate it this much. Oh,
What's the problem with it? It's not sweet enough, or it just tastes
still
bad?
in my mouth. It's just like this infectious, weird
Yeah.
taste. Ark. Oh,
You've become too Australian in your old age, you can't handle a Twinkie.
I do. I just eat like cheesy mite scrolls for breakfast, lunch, and tea.
That's true blue Aussie ochre. Yeah.
Well, this aroma is promising.
Yeah, it's overwhelmingly smells of great.
Yeah, I
Chubba Chub,
love
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I like it, boys.
Yeah,
Actually, it's also not too sweet. You got your other grape sodas out there, like Welch's and stuff, that are too sweet. This is quite nice.
It's got a distinct Chubba Chub flavour as well, you know.
It's that because the Pop Tart one doesn't really taste like Pop Tart, does it? Really? Do you think?
It's like it just tastes like sugary bready stuff, which I guess Pop Tart
Yeah,
does
I suppose.
taste like. Like we'd have to chuck it in a toaster to really get
Yeah.
the Pop Tart effect.
I think though the Chubba Chub tastes more like what it is meant to be.
I don't even know
imitating.
if I've seen a purple Chubba Chub before. I don't know. I would like one. I love
But-
grape flavored lollies. They're like my favorite.
If they
usually.
made a grape Chubba Chub, it'd taste like that soda, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a fantastic soda. If I saw one in a shop, then I would. I'd buy it.
So out of
I give it 5 Taz Dazzers out of 7. Don't you hate 5 out? Have you heard people
Out of
use
7?
5 out of 7?
No.
Well, like, yeah, people using scorings out of 7.
are they trying to be annoying?
Yes, yeah, they're trying to just infuriate everybody around them.
But it's a lucky. But that's a lucky number.
But yeah, I'll go 5 Dazzers out of 7.5.
Doesn't he
yeah.
do Papa Taz Dazzers though?
Oh no, Papa Taz Daz is his papa. That's his dad is Papa Taz Daz.
But when he rates out of 5, doesn't he rate them out of 5 Papa Taz
Oh
Dazzers?
yeah, I think so. But when I rate out of
Taz
Taz
Daz,
Dazzers.
yeah,
Yeah, and
obviously.
it's like because there's some guy out there that rates out of Smutty Sam's.
Oh,
somewhere.
I think Matt Horbrick on the morning routine. Bit of Christine and the Queens. So out of the 3, we approve most of the Chubba Chub. Mm-hmm. It's the general attitude.
Yeah, love it.
And then probably Pop Tarts and the Twinkies can get out of my face.
Yeah, I'm going to finish my Pop Tart cereal. actually.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too. I'm not going to waste it.
Yeah, good luck, fellas.
Happy I will be looking in your eyes.
Bit of Denny featuring Greeley on Edge Radio 99.3.
Fantastic. Wake
funky.
you up in the morning.
Smutty Sam and Smutty Fraser and Smutty Adam all here.
Good morning.
And we're all smutty because we had all that American diet.
All smutty, all the time, every day.
Edge Radio 99.3.
Can you
We
believe?
love music.
Can you believe that the American children grow up with that exact meal every morning? Pop-Tart cereal, a Twinkie, and a grape soda made by Chubba Chub in Korea.
I thought they were dinner foods that we were eating. I thought this was a wholesome dinner food, like when they gather around for their bucket of KFC.
The Japanese Christmas tradition.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure that we mentioned that before.
What's the goss on the Japanese, like their deal with like the curse of the Colonel Sanders statues? Do you know about this stuff?
I don't know about the curse, no.
So,
I can
like,
probably look it up.
There was like a baseball team that after they won, they got really drunk and they went to a KFC like while they were drunk and they trashed like one of those Colonel like statues. But then like their team like lost a bunch, so there was this idea that like the Colonel cursed them, and then the statue like turned up in a river, the one that they'd like trashed as
I
well.
think I've
like,
seen this reference
Yeah.
before, actually. Yeah, like they angered the American gods by
It's-
trashing one of their
I've
sacred idols.
Yeah, I've seen it referenced in a few things. I think it's in a few animes. It's in like Sonic Adventure. I think they reference
Oh,
it
really?
as well. Yeah.
I think I've seen it in a couple of anime, but yeah, like oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, you
no,
ruined the
no, damn it.
momentum! Ah!
The hello.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say that they do believe in animism, so there might be a spirit in
Animes, they make them over there.
animism. I hate you guys.
The hello.
Fraser
I
does.
hate you guys. You don't ever let me be boring on radio.
The hello.
Fraser does have a hello word of the day coming up, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do.
The hello.
Nice.
I totally have one, and I'm not going to look at my phone.
How are you guys feeling in your bodies after taking in all that high fructose corn syrup?
I feel fine. I feel energized positively. I feel pretty good, actually.
I can feel my blood thickening.
For you out in Radioland, I'll let you in on some kayfabe. The boys let me drink that entire grape soda, the Chuppa Chup grape soda, and I feel so good. It's awesome.
Do you really?
Yeah, man. It was really nice, yeah.
They should start stocking it in vendos.
I don't know. That could be dangerous.
Could be dangerous.
Well, it's actually not easy to find a grape soda. Like, you can find the Fanta grape soda at, like, certain Coles's, but you never see them anywhere else, ever.
Grape Fanta's not really the best one anyway.
What? I mean, like, what is?
Probably Chubba Chub.
Then, like,
From what
what's
it
the best Fanta?
No, it's not the best grape
I thought
soda.
you were arguing
No,
in order, like, I
Not
thought you were
order of
being an
Fantas.
expert about which was the best Fanta.
Not order of best Fantas. Well, the best Mountain Dew, of course, Code Red.
All right, that's enough material out of that.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
next?
Bit of clash.
All right.
Fraser's got a word of the day coming up. Something that we call a de hello word of the day.
De hello.
So that's good.
Why are you so phobic of Xena?
I got eyes for you, baby.
Tinderboxes. Alrighty, Aphrodite. On Edge Radio 99.3, the very final of the Diddly Skiddly breakfasts. Smutty's here, Fraser's here.
The end of the road. It's the last one, guys.
Yeah.
End of an era. We know you love it so much, but all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing we've got a action-packed finale. All your favourite previous guests are here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's only 3 allowed in the studio, so they're just sitting outside.
Just outside.
They're watching.
Taz is there.
Yeah. There it does. I was eating a cheesy cheeseburger.
I hope you can see lots of gooey cheese in there.
Oh, what a sweetheart. I love him, man.
Yeah, we should have got him in the final one.
We should have.
But he means nothing to me. Of course that's not true.
Cutting all ties.
Yeah.
Now that it's over, I just
Yeah.
want to remind you, you never meant anything to me.
Yeah.
You were just a stepping stone on my way to greatness.
Sorry, guys. Just if you're quiet for a second. I'm just deleting Taz Daz's number at my phone. What are we going to do for an hour? Just sit here?
Well, didn't old Frazer said that he had a Japanese word of the day?
I did. I'd have to look it up if you can pad. I can probably find
I thought
one.
you knew it fluently.
I do. I'm trying to look up interesting ones.
Because
I've heard heaps of Japanese words.
yeah, konnichiwa,
Yep.
arigato,
And
I'm bloody.
And I'm.
yeah, you know, that's like the cartoons they watch. And
Oh, of course.
bloody.
They used to call it Japanimation when I was a kid.
They did too.
There's bloody Advita.
That's not weeb enough.
Advita Sane. What's the other one?
I'm a boomer. Apparently, I was a kid in the 60s.
Boomer's a lifestyle, not an age.
When I used to watch Astro Boy as a kid, they called it Japanimation.
Yeah, when I was looking at Kimber in Speed Racer.
I don't think kids should be watching Astro Boy, bloody headbutting prime ministers.
It's a good one, eh?
You got that word, Fraser? What, we're going to sit here with that limp in our hands?
Yeah, I've got one.
I'm drinking a nice coffee. These guys are too nice to me. Just for you guys in Radioland, I'll let you know how nice these guys are. Not only did I get a free grape soda, I've now got a triple espresso.
We're trying to give you diabetes.
And you're about to have a bloody Japanese word of the day.
I'm
Top it all
living
off.
large. I'm living large. That's a hell of a jingle. I like that. I like that one. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Today's Japanese word of the day is kuchara.
Oh, Kuchara.
Kuchara.
Kuchara. How do I?
Is that a music festival?
What does it mean? Tell me about it.
Kuchara, according to this, is is apparently a word that's fallen a little bit out of use, but it refers to a person who eats with their mouth open.
Oh.
Ah, well, couldn't have you have said that word like when it was really appropriate when we were all eating with our mouths open?
Well, I could have, but we were doing one other segment.
Well, you could have like foreshadowed, like, this actually leads into what my Japanese word of the day is, guys. Like, if you can guess what it is out there in Radioland, text in and I'll give you a free kiss on the lips.
Answers on a postcard. You could win yourself a year's supply of Monster Energy drink.
And Dare Triple Espresso.
And Dare Triple Espresso.
Like, follow, and subscribe in the links below.
Why has it fallen out of favour? They don't mind people doing that now?
It doesn't really say why it fell out of favour.
It's a fetish, though, isn't it? It's like vor when you listen to people eating.
What's it called? Mukbang.
Yeah, bang mook.
But yeah, it's I think
it's bang me. It's like a Vietnamese sandwich.
Bang me, that's
it's like
it.
a pork sandwich. It's really nice stuff. Bang me.
No, we'll not bang you.
Oh, he's making puns. He thought I was offering some. Oh, he's a real trickster. I can see why you keep him around. It's hilarious.
I'm like Loki, aren't I? Fully like Loki.
You should do you have like a you have the badoom? Do you have like a sound of like the Hindenburg exploding for every time he bombs? That's a good.
That is close enough. But yeah, it is still considered quite rude to eat with your mouth open, but not to slurp your noodles.
Yeah, they like to slurp.
You said it wasn't a fetish. One of the ones that I don't think we covered it on the radio show was eyeball licking.
Yeah.
Eyeball licking.
Eyeball licking.
That skeeves me. It sounds like a horror concept, not a sexy concept.
Yeah.
It looks like a horror concept as well. Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah. It's like it sounds like the Ring.
Well, people get infections and stuff from it as well.
From eyeball licking. Well, I don't know. If you think about the other things that people lick sexually, it's not that gross, really.
Delicious.
People
So good.
People lick way worse stuff than that.
For example.
What do they lick, Sam?
What do they lick, Sam?
Grape sodas.
What have they been licking?
Yeah, this could be a whole topic. We could just list off all kinds of things that they lick.
Let's save this and come back.
The first 7 things would be each hole. I guess the eyeballs are involved there. Yeah.
What do you lick? 0488
Easy to the eyeball.
You can win yourself some cold hard cash.
And a used supply of Dare Triple Espresso supplied to you by Frazer.
Yeah.
All right, say the word again. Remind us of the word.
The word again is cuchara.
Kuchara. To eat with your mouth full. That's great.
Yeah. God bless them all to well, eh? Bit of the hey, how about the pits? Speaking of things I'd like to lick.
Just the pits.
I was going to say, no, I'm actually having quite a good time.
Custard. Girls like that don't go for guys like us. The Diddly Skiddly anthem here. Adam Frazer and Smutty Sam are here for the final show ever.
It's me. I'm here with the twins.
Yeah.
Smutty, what would you have Frazer say if you could have him say anything?
I'd have him say, was it karata with his mouth full of food.
Would you?
Yeah, that's what I would have him say.
Karata.
Was that the word of the day? I've forgotten already. Karara?
Kuchara.
Kuchara. I'd have him say
I had to think for a
kuchara
second.
with a bunch of food in his mouth. Yes.
Let me just jot it down.
Yep.
So what are your plans for the rest of the day, Smutty?
It looks like providing filler on the air is my current plans right now.
Mostly.
Yeah,
Just generating.
That's what I do. I
Generating.
create filler, and just I guess pull up slack. I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. Kukara with a bunch of food in my mouth.
So that's digital Frazer. That's like some Roger Ebert technology.
Yeah.
There. That's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Kukara with a bunch of food in my mouth.
He doesn't sound quite right.
You reckon?
Nah.
What's wrong with him?
Can we have real Frazer say it?
Kuchara with a bunch of food in my mouth.
Normal voice.
Wait, was that the computer or was that real Frazer?
That's hard to tell.
What was that one?
Oh.
All right, now you go real Frazer.
Okay. Kuchara with a bunch of food in my mouth.
All right, that's real Frazer. Now let's hear the computer.
Kukara with a bunch of food in my mouth.
You're saying it wrong, real Frazer.
Am I?
You're not saying it.
Oh,
you need to
yeah.
say it with a little bit more of an American accent. Like with a bunch.
Bunch.
Yeah. You're not saying it properly.
Could go with a
At this
bunch.
rate, the machines will take our place if you let them do this. All right? Like,
Smutty Sam, I will kill you.
he sounds like Jordan Peterson. Digital Frazer sounds like Jordan Peterson.
Burger King foot lettuce.
And Jordan
Burger King
Peterson.
foot lettuce.
Jordan Peterson sounds like digital Jordan Peterson.
All right, can we get real Jordan talking?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
All right, thanks, Jordan. All right. Now let's have real Fraser talking.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Wow. Yeah, right. There's something here.
Smutty Sam, I will kill you.
Wait, so is that Jordan or Fraser? Or computer Fraser?
Cheese toasties.
Anyway.
That sounded just like him.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The algorithm's corrected itself.
Cheese toasties.
Cheese toasties.
No, I can't tell the difference. Is that Smutty or is it the sound drop? You know what I mean?
Or was it digital Fraser?
Was it Jordan Peterson? Or was it Peter Jordison?
My brain is still in recovery mode.
Mo? Did he just call me Mo?
Yeah.
Ah.
Sizzlack. You ever heard that song Even Flow?
Even Mo.
But have you heard it on...
Did I step on your joke? Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm just going to play it.
Oh.
But have you heard it live?
No, I don't believe I have.
I've heard the
And
answer.
on...
I didn't realise that was
Have you,
Yeah, I thought he was cutting down the mics.
have you heard it live and on bongs? Skiddly breakfast with my babies.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time we played that song to Charles Firth and we're like, Charles, you ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have? And he was like, yes.
Yes. Yes. And then he stole our jokes and went on the air with his famous friends. Yeah.
We wrote his bloody...
We wrote his entire show.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, in a way. It's been a long time in between today in history, so it's time to play that jing.
Today in history.
Thousands of years ago. I went straight on cue. I went right on my cue.
That's right. Fraser's attempted to do it this time. Smutty's there trying to coach him through it, going, Fraser, it's the funnest part. Just quickly come up with stuff.
You goddamn bum!
I thought you were going to punch me there. You start shaking his fist.
How's this my fault?
So I've covered the event section. I think Adam's covered the birth section. The birth.
Yeah, I've carried him through
You
another
haven't
one.
covered anything. You haven't said anything that's happened today
How's
yet.
this my fault?
Well, let me tell you for how. February 3rd, 1995, astronaut Eileen Collins becomes the first woman to pilot the space shuttle as mission STS-63 gets underway.
Was it a crooked space shuttle? If she was leaning on it.
Did I say leaning?
No,
What?
her name's Eileen.
Oh!
You're meant to make
Oh,
jokes
God damn
about
it.
things. You don't just reel off things in history. You make jokes too. This is how the coaching
That lady
works.
out there smiling at us, could she hear us? Or...
I don't know, that
You could
glass
just
isn't
see
very thick.
my infectious smile and my charisma and good looks
Maybe
and
she listened
all
to
my
us.
ego and hubris.
Maybe she listened to us on the way in or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
She seemed to be smiling at us. She liked the content.
Yeah.
Too bad, I'm sorry, but it's the last show. So.
All right. What else happened besides Eileen?
Yeah, so...
Did she come on as well? Did she come on to the moon? Did they say, come on, Eileen?
Yeah, the moon was just sitting there going, come on,
yeah,
Eileen.
onto the moon.
Down to the miners.
Yeah. That's a famous song by The Moon.
By the moon.
Up next, a famous song by The Moon.
So yeah, 1995, first woman to pilot a space shuttle, decades after the first man to do it.
Hey, did you hear? I heard a pretty good one. Do you realise that, like, Neil Armstrong apparently has been to the moon? He says he's been to the moon. His name is Neil A. That's alien backwards. You guys, it's for real.
I'll eat your ass.
They're among us.
Never heard that one. I think one of them went nuts or something and was going around saying that he didn't really land on the moon.
Buzz.
Buzz
That was Buzz.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, he's a fictional character.
Ah.
He's just a toy.
But he
You are a toy. All right, what else happened today, Fraser?
Well, clearly I didn't get the hang of it because my next one was 1959. Rock and roll musicians Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and JP the Big Bopper Richardson are killed in a plane.
Is this the American Pie? Yeah.
The American Pie?
Yes. That's the name of the plane. You're the one doing the history. That's the name of the plane that crashed today. With Richie Valens and Buddy Holly on it.
I was just looking at a list. It didn't say that it was called the American Pie.
During the whole break, you were doing this. You were researching this during the whole break. You were meant to come up with bits. And we were meant to react to them.
I didn't realise that.
How is this my fault?
So much like the American Pie franchise, crashed right into the ground. Is that good enough?
Maybe.
Yeah, much like your jokes.
Oh,
yes. Got him, you guys. Yes. The Wilhelm scream makes it so much. I imagine it just being Fraser.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
1930, Communist Party of Vietnam is founded at a unification conference held in Kowloon, British Hong Kong.
Yeah. They found the party.
Is that Matt Holbrook involved?
Yeah, with Matt Holbrook involved. Yeah. I was trying to think of some Matt Holbrook joke I could make.
Because, in Russia, the party finds you.
Oh, of course.
Hey, that's actually a real Yakov Smirnov one. Like, everyone jokes about Russian reversal. That's actually, like, a legit one that he used in this set. That's for free. That's some history for free. There should be some historical content in this segment, so I'm here.
You refuse to do the research.
No, it sounds like you refuse to do the research. That's the only evidence I'm going to get.
It's not my bit.
Not my bit. I wasn't asked to do it. I'm not working today. I made it clear I'm only here as a guest, and you agreed to do it. Adam told you to do it. I saw you apparently doing it. I don't know what you were doing, though.
How is this my fault?
You want to move on to the birthdays?
Move on to the birthdays, then.
Gwyneth Paltrow's mum turns 77 today.
See, he knew this already. He's already looked at it. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, and the bit?
The bit?
Yes.
Gwyneth Paltrow's already a joke. He doesn't
doesn't need to work harder. What with a goop?
Yeah.
Gloop.
Yeah, there's already a laugh there, yeah.
Maura Tierney, how do you say her name?
I don't know what you're saying. COVID-19.
She was in ER.
It's pronounced COVID-19.
And she was in that.
I don't want to hear any of these silly names for it. It's xenophobic, all right?
No kung flu.
She's 55 today. The little fella?
Peter Dinklage.
Warwick Davis.
I was close though, right? It was a good guess.
Close. About the same height.
He puts on all the suits in Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Willow, yeah.
Yeah, he's 50.
I think the only thing worse could have said is like, oh yes, the other one.
Well, worse than saying he's Willow. Willow wasn't that bad a movie, man. It was okay. Like,
come on, Fraser.
I apologise, Warwick.
It's one of George Lucas's better films. Like,
Fraser.
If you don't count Star Wars, it's probably like his only good film.
The hot chick that hangs out with Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh, Rob Schneider.
Close.
Hot chick.
Close. Close. Isla Fisher. She's 44 today.
Oh, no. It was going to be like a really long bad pun about like an island full of fishermen. I mean, like Isle of Fishes. I was going to just kill a bunch of airtime with that one and create dead air, no laughter. Yeah, good thing I didn't do that.
Yeah.
It's Lee Ronaldo of Sonic Youth's little birthday today.
Happy birthday, Lee.
He's 64. Looks a lot older.
Will you still eat me or will you still feed me when I'm 64?
That's about it, apart from my birthday.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Human rights activist Amal Clooney.
Who?
She has sex with George Clooney on a regular basis as they're in a relationship.
I thought George Clooney, I didn't realise he was in a relationship.
Yeah, I think they're married. They must be married with a Clooney last name.
The only other alternative is Nightmarish.
What's
Clooney.
That? They've got the same last name and they're not married.
Oh. Yeah, because his aunt was a real famous lady, Rosemary Clooney. Like when you're looking at like old show tune songs, you often see songs sung by like Rosemary Clooney from like the 50s. That's his aunt, it's George Clooney's aunt.
A bit of a Johnny O'Keefe, Andrew O'Keefe situation. They're both superstars.
They've been married for 7 years, which is like 7 decades in Hollywood years of marriage.
Mm-hmm. That's Sonny and Cher. They were married for ages, weren't they? Are they still married? I don't know anything about Cher.
Isn't one of them dead?
I saw Cher's song, "Happiness is just a thing called Joe," about Joe Biden. I thought that was a horrific song.
Was that a new one she penned for him?
Yeah. Happiness
Oh my
is just a
God.
thing called Joe. It's got like all these weird lines. She can't even say the word president. She's like, "President Joe will keep us safe today."
That's his truly the Marilyn Monroe moment of his career, except they're both geriatrics.
I'll eat your ass.
Augie March?
It's such an offensive take. You just keep playing that you're out there.
Because
It's just so
Alex
offensive.
Jones wouldn't be happy with the song, would he?
I don't know.
I'll eat your ass.
We should get Alex in. He's moving to Tasmania, apparently.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, if things keep going crazy in this country, if things keep going in this direction, I'm going to have to just move to Tasmania.
The only place where the global elites haven't taken over.
Although they would have to take his guns off him at the border.
I don't know. I think Alex is a sweetheart.
I think he's pretty funny.
Augie March, press-ins.
Glenn Richards.
The mics are still hot if you have anything else.
Oh, okay. Good. I was just about to swear heaps.
The Chemical Brothers, Setting Sun on Edge Radio 99.3. Futurama music.
Oh, get them chemicals in ya.
What was that? This soundtrack to Cyberpunk 2077?
Oh, yeah, it's Keanu Reeves.
It's Keanu
As
Reeves.
Johnny Silverhand singing songs.
Being an edgy boy.
Yeah.
hate.
Hey, I'm Keanu Reeves. Welcome to the future. Cyberpunk. Was that an accurate impersonation?
Oh, it was pretty close,
You
yeah.
killed my dog. Cyberpunk.
I've still never
Yeah,
seen
I
that.
hate everything.
That John Wick.
Oh, they're great. All three of them.
Are they?
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. People killed his dog, so he just kills everyone. He's just like,
Yeah.
you killed my dog.
Yeah.
Just like lots of explosions. There's a part in one of them where he's like riding on a horse.
Is he?
Yeah,
Like-
there's even a part where there's guys chasing him through horse stables, and he starts shooting his guns in the air, so all the horse like kick the guys in the heads as they're running past. Yeah, it's like shoot 'em up. It's like 3 movies of shoot 'em
No,
up.
I like shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that as well. Just rampaging fun.
Yeah.
None of them's. Isn't there like one that everyone says is a bit weak? But
I don't know. I liked all 3.
man,
I don't know. The second one maybe is weak. I don't know. No, it's sick. It's got like a shootout in the Guggenheim.
oh, not
Yeah.
the Guggenheim.
The Guggenheim. The Guggenheim. As Tony Soprano would say. The Guggenheim.
You only just recently watched The Sopranos.
You'd
never seen it?
I'd seen like little bits of it, but I'd never like properly ever watched it. Closing thoughts on Sopranos. That first season is so killer, just as like a one and done story.
Yeah.
His mum's like one of the best like villains just like in a show like ever.
Yeah.
And that whole sort of twist as well, like why she does what she does. I thought that was sick. No, it's not that the show drags on, but I feel like it never gets quite back to that excellence that it has in the first season.
I really like the second where it gets a bit comedic.
Yes,
It's pretty hilarious in the second season.
Yeah, it is.
I think the fourth is pretty like funny as well, because also Christopher becomes great.
Yeah.
As the show goes on, Christopher gets better and better and better. Like he's probably my favorite character. And at the start of the show, I hated him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because of his mono brow.
I just because he was a jerk. But I like how he kind of started to get more personality. Like I like how he's like a film nerd, but for like bad 60s movies. like it's a funny character trait for him.
Yeah.
Like
Get
Yeah.
involved in the music industry at some point.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought there were a couple of episodes in the last season which were just, I don't know why they made him. Like the one where Tony Soprano takes peyote in the desert.
Oh, that's fine.
I know, I'm just like, I don't know why you made this episode.
Do you know that what's he called? The Sal, the actor that plays Sal, is the guitarist in the E Street Band.
Really?
Yeah. He's like been the guitarist in the E Street Band like since the 70s. Like
Right. And the drummer is from Conan's band. Was that Conan? One of the late night shows, he was the drummer, Max. I think it was Conan's old band.
He was Bruce Springsteen's drummer.
He's his drummer,
Wow.
yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, the Salvatore guy. Yeah, he's because apparently there was some Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing, and he was like presenting, and he did a very brief impersonation of Al Pacino.
Right.
And this is during like when Sopranos was casting, and
Yeah.
the Sopranos casting is like, that's the guy, that's Sal. I guess like.
Which one's Sal again?
The one that's like.
Smutty's pursing his
Pursing
lips.
his lips, yeah.
I don't remember a pursed lips man. Do you remember?
Dude, he's always got. I can't do his voice, but he's always got his face like this. Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah, he's got that, and he's always nodding his head. There's a really funny scene where someone's turning up and they're not sure who it's going to be, but it's going to be from the gang, and he walks through and he's just nodding.
Because he's not an actor. Yeah. He's a guitarist from Bruce Springsteen.
I didn't know that. Oh, the guy that nods and purses his lips and talks.
He's got his own TV show. I saw it on SBS called Lilyhammer, where it's basically they've taken like it's him playing another character that's not Sal, but it basically is Sal.
Yeah.
But they just called him something else. But the idea is that like he's a mob guy that's he's like witness protection or something, and they've sent him to like a small like Norwegian town called Lilyhammer, and he's just like a bored American mobster guy in like an ice fishing village. Like it's pretty fun.
He's also the only character in Sopranos that has absolutely no character development. He never he doesn't nothing happens to him.
Does Paulie Walnuts change? Oh, I guess he gets a little crazier. He's not like a complete psycho at the start.
Yeah. He goes out briefly with Carla from Scrubs.
Oh yeah, he does too. Yeah, I don't know, but there are some like stories that are centered. Like he has plot. I don't think he has a character arc, but he has his own little plots.
Yeah, because there's some like plots where he's like he kind of he screws over Christopher a couple times out of like jealousy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a bit of an arsehole.
Does he or just Paulie? Paulie screws
actually,
Christopher.
no, it is Paul. It is Paul.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Paulie.
Sal does nothing.
Yeah, Sal doesn't do anything in the whole show. Yeah,
he doesn't even have that many lines.
He just plays in the E Street Band. That's all he does.
He just purses his lips and nods
and eats gabagool.
And eats gabagool, of course.
We'll play a song and then we'll come wrap it up.
Rabbit.
Play. Obviously, Vitamin C graduation
by
song.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
by Pearl Jam.
Did Vitamin C have any other songs?
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Of course.
That's a famous song by them.
The number one hit's Pearl Jam.
You've heard the graduation song, but have you heard it on bongs?
Oh, it's my favourite bit.
We've all graduated, we're growing up, isn't it sad?
I hope you all pulled over before having a silk.
It's been a pleasure though, all these years doing occasional radio bits with you. It's been great.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for coming in for the final one.
Oh yeah, well I'm a true friend. I'm one of the real ones. No, like these pretenders. Ugh. Yuck! Yeah. Oh, gross! I'm going to vomit. Spew.
Get out of here with that.
Gag me with a spoon. Ugh!
With a spoon. Gag me with a spoon.
It's
we should thank Edge for letting us do the show with all the horrible things we say every show.
From U2. The guitarist from U2, The Edge.
Oh, The Edge, yeah. Cheers to him.
Thanks, Mr. Edge. Thanks, Mr. Bono.
Thanks, Aaron Clark, for bringing in the interviews and helping out.
Thanks, Aaron. You're a legend.
President Jenny.
Of course.
She's from Texas, Smutty.
Texas?
Just like you, except San Diego.
Yeah, because I'm not from Texas, but I am from San Diego, so that checks out. Yeah. That all checks out.
And what else? That's it.
Is that it? That's how you're going to end your last show. Just go, that's it. All right. See ya.
That's all, folks.
So see you. No big deal. Bye.
This has been Diddley's Skiddly Breakfast on Edge Radio 99.3 FM.
For more Diddley Skiddly Breakfast and Edge Radio content, head to edgeradio.org.au.